don't mind, I don't care, as long as you're here.
Like you more.
Right.
They say awesome.
All I want is you.
This is the story of Robyn Harris Crane and her amazing life so far. Robyn was born on May 27, 1977. Hold on a second. My daddy can't draw very well, so his friend Athena is going to do it for him. Back to the story. On May 27, 1977, Robyn Carleen Harris was born in Mountain View, California, to Mike and Elaine Harris. Robyn was a perfect little angel and the perfect baby sister for her 2-year-old brother, Alan. 3 things stood out about Robyn's early childhood. Number 1, she loved people. Robyn hated to be by herself and hated going to sleep. So she'd climb out of her crib and hide under the coffee table and fall asleep, just so she could be near people. Number 2, Robyn was fearless.
I think she was competing with herself. She always had to do better. She was the hardest working person I've ever seen.
Robyn pushed herself. She always had to climb to the highest part of the monkey bars and nearly gave her parents a heart attack. Number 3, Robyn had an awful hairdo. It looked like someone put a bowl on top of her head and ran a lawnmower around the edge. Her mom claims it must have been the style back then, but we know otherwise. When Robyn was 6, she became a big sister to her baby brother, Mark. Even though she wanted a sister, she was happy to have a little brother. From the beginning, Robyn always wanted to be the best. Even though she wasn't the fastest or the smartest, she always worked the hardest. She became a sports rock star.
Was the smartest one, but I always worked hard.
Robyn was great with kids and a great teacher. When all the other kids were getting stupid summer jobs, Robyn started her own swimming school and grew a very successful business. A really important part of Robyn's life is being Jewish. Robyn made lifelong friends from Jewish camp, Israel, and the whole world. Robyn was not your average girl. While most people talk about traveling around the world, Robyn and her best friend Rachel actually did it.
After we graduated from college, we worked for about a year, saved up money. That was also what she was really good at too. I'm not good at saving money, and she had me on a budget.
Together they boarded a plane and started a journey that took them around the world.
She really pushed me to do things that I otherwise wouldn't have done.
Robyn always loved singing and being on stage.
Between high school and college, she started to play the guitar, and she said they would go be street musicians. She'd go with a couple of her friends. They go on the streets in Tel Aviv and play songs and have a basket or something out to make money.
At some point when we got back to the States, that's when she really was doing the singer-songwriter stuff.
Robyn decided she wanted to become a professional singer, and before you knew it, she made her first album. And soon, Robyn went on the road. She couch surfed from gig to gig around the country and sang what my daddy calls angry chick music.
I'm gonna go right to a song entitled I Don't Want You.
I think she wrote a lot of stories about all the dumb guys she dated.
Any online daters? Who's dated online? Admit it!
But one day, Robyn got sick and had to cancel one of her gigs. As she reflected on her life,
My eyes droop from lack of sleep. My body drags, feeling weak.
She realized life on the road was not for her, so Robyn decided to change her career. She knew she wanted to help more people, so she signed up for a practice interview. To her surprise, becoming a financial advisor meant she could help people, take care of their family, have stability, plan for retirement, send their kids to college, and have financial freedom. Robyn realized she had a bigger calling. Boop, 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 boop. I'm calling you, Robyn, and it's really big. And she became a certified financial planner. As awesome as Robyn was, she just couldn't seem to find the right guy. She dated guy after guy after guy, looking for Mr. Right, only to come up empty. And she was single for over 10 years. Like me, I'm 10 and I'm single. But Robyn never gave up. She knew her guy was out there. Eventually, Robyn went to a Tony Robbins event where she met my daddy, and they shared a very special hug that changed everything. I like hugs. After they started flirting with each other, gross! I need a tongue wipe. My daddy walked her out to a beautiful balcony, and because he's really weird, he told her all the things he hated about her. He said, I hate how pretty you are. I hate your smile. I hate your soft skin. I hate you're so funny. And I hate how much I like you. Then he told her some other stuff. That he just had a recent breakup. That he had me, I was 2 years old. That he'd lost all of his money. And that he didn't have a place to live. He was homeless, but he told her he was home free. Which is so confusing because that just means maybe he has a free home or something. So, I think you tricked her, Daddy. Apparently, Robyn liked him anyways. Since they lived in different parts of the country, all they could do was talk on the phone. Even though they wanted to, they'd never even kissed. Gross again, come on. According to my daddy, it was 2 long months. Finally, they had their first date. Robyn still loved performing, so she booked a live show in Philadelphia so she could show off to my daddy. My daddy brought his video camera and recorded her show. Then he became part of her show. Robyn had my daddy put silly hats on her head during her song called Cowboy Hat. A tiny cowboy hat, it was really cute. A bowler hat, which is confusing. A conductor's hat, which is on a train. A construction worker's hat, which is hard.
Just a simple fact. Here's a rescuer in a hard hat. Here's a rescuer in a conductor's hat. Here's a rescuer in a bowler hat. Here's a rescuer in a little girl's cowboy hat. Cowboy hat. Thank you.
After the show, he turned the video into Robyn's 3rd album and DVD.
If you are falling, then I would catch you. You need a light, I'd find a match. 'Cause I love the way you say good morning, and you take me the way I am.
On 11/11/11, Robyn and my daddy were married in the same church her parents were married 40 years earlier. It was a beautiful wedding. I felt like it was my wedding too. And I got to meet my great-grandpa before he died. I climbed all over him. 2 days later, we had a second wedding in Hawaii. Robyn and Trevor picked flowers, and together we all made Hawaiian leis that we gave to the guests. In a beautiful house on the beach, we all had fun, family, and friends, and Robyn and Daddy jumped into the ocean at sunset with all their clothes on. I thought they were gonna die. It was more scary for me than anybody there, because I thought they were both gonna die. So I'm like, bye. See you in heaven. Miss you. Bye. In 2013, Robyn and Daddy tried to get pregnant. They thought it would be easy, but it wasn't. In 2014, they kept trying, but my daddy still couldn't pull the trigger. Whatever that means.
Pull the trigger! Do it, motherfucker!
In 2015, they tried in vitro. They were very positive about it, and even posted pictures on Facebook. But they still didn't get pregnant. But Robyn believes that everything happens for a reason. So after failing to get pregnant, Robyn felt called to go on a journey into the mountains of Peru. Robyn discovered that instead of pushing to get pregnant, she needed to let it happen when it was meant to happen. Robyn focused on following her heart and living her purpose.
I have a bigger dream. To rip apart the seam, to stand tall and beam, because I can clearly see my life is guided. I will change the game. Let go of excuses and blame. I will not be caged and tame in the life that is mine. The normal life just will not suffice. I will sacrifice using any device, including my brain and my heart. I will start and restart every time I get knocked down. When I get kicked to the ground, I will be great and lead others to their fate so they too can create the life that they want.
This is the year she launched her femme mentorship. Once she got clear about who she really wanted to help, Robyn went from making only $500 per year in her coaching business to over $150,000 in 2015. But it wasn't all work. We got to take an amazing trip to the Bahamas. We saw so many cool animals. Awesome. In 2016, Robyn and my daddy still didn't get pregnant, but Femme was better than ever. And Robyn earned over $500,000 in a year. But it wasn't all work. We got to play as well. The whole family went to summer camp, and we took an amazing camping trip where we even got to go swimming with horses. Then, as a surprise to my daddy, in their 5th wedding anniversary, Robyn took him on a trip to Iceland. I didn't get to go! They went to hot springs, they went lava caving, they got to go snowmobiling on a glacier, they went snorkeling too. Yikes, I didn't know this stuff, but that was too cold for me, so I'm glad I didn't go. But they said it was the greatest trip of their lives. Also in 2016, Robyn, my daddy, and I published 10 books. 10! Both hands! Those are the fingers on your hands, all of them. In 2017, Robyn and Daddy set big goals. They decided that their business would be their best year ever. Robyn published her 4th #1 best-selling book. It was awesome. She should be so proud. They also set 2 big personal goals: to do whatever it takes to have a baby and move into their dream house. Now we're all moving to Florida! Yay! Yay! But we're not done yet!
Hello, it's the weather girl here, and we just figured out that just a few days before Robyn's 40th birthday, we found out that we either have a tropical storm moving off the coast or it's a hurricane! Ah! That's right, Robyn's pregnant. Hurricane and crane. Hold on, let's get a closer look.
What will the next 40 years bring? Well, it's going to be more than that, because Robyn's going to live to over 100!
When we come home, home is where I want with you.
Because Robyn's going to live to over 100,